It's weekend in the Lofa Bridge community, and residents here are going about their normal activities. After more than 2 hours drive from Monrovia, we are in an area famous for many activities. The reception here is friendly, unlike in Babulu County, where we experienced hostility. As we leave the main city, we take off on narrowed roads and bridges to villages where environmental pollution is allegedly taking place. Residents here in the Claim 4D survey area are accusing the claims operator of polluting the Lova River, their main source of drinking water.
I get sick from the low fire. I drink it a Roma stomach. So I decided for me to not drink it again.
Janet Johnson, like her friend Cecilia, is a resident here, hired and paid daily by divers who dredge and go underneath the river to find gold, diamond, and other mineral deposits. Janet, a high school dropout, says even though she boils the water before using it to cook, she cannot drink it because it caused stomach problems for her before.
I can drink mineral water. I can buy. I get drink Lova. Lova not good for the health. So I get drink Lova.
What you mean not good? You not try before?
No, I get drink it. I'm not trying again. Run for stomach, so I get drink it.
Okay. So what kind of water you cook with?
I can call the Lova because I boil it.
The water here has not been tested by any government agency, so it is not possible to confirm what the people here are saying. But former EPA Executive Director Jerry Ninkan says it is very likely that the heavy artisanal mining activity here has polluted the water. He says companies like this are responsible for what he calls gangsterized mining with environmental and human health implications.
A lot, a lot. For example, let's start with respiratory illnesses. Because if you do the mining on the surface, you do some blasting, you will release some particulate matter into the atmosphere, into the air. Some of them, are so tiny that you cannot see them with your naked eyes. And once it's spread over a large area and the breeze blow them through the communities, people will inhale them. You can come down with respiratory diseases.
On a further tour of the mining zone, covering a large tract of land, young men dig huge pits in search of gold or diamonds. The pits are dug and then abandoned after being mined. Some of the miners here say they've come from long distances, including Monrovia, to look for money for themselves and their families.
Oh, let's say I've been in the mine since '85. Started job, started money. Yeah. And it is very difficult really, where to control maybe 25 men doing any kind of work, on and out of eating and other things, medication come in and other things. It's very difficult. Yeah.
Since 1985.
Yeah.
How has it been?
It is sometimes good, sometimes not good, because it's like when you're doing the money, the diamond, sometimes you get it, or sometimes you don't get it. The expenses you make within the job, sometimes it don't come out well, you don't get the money out.
Faliku Kamara is the owner of the mine. He denies they are polluting the environment and the Lofa River.
The pollution does not affect the water because as our stage, because that's the only water we actually focus on. That's the water that we drink every day. The Lofa, so we won't just look at it and just pollute it. It's our protection anyway. And so far we have not encountered any problem of running storm bands and also about it.
Kamara may deny claims of environmental pollution, but at the Gbanono mining field, about 30 minutes away from his mine, the management concedes that mining is causing pollution. The mine's deputy engineer, Quinun Prince, says the company is working on a project to divert the free flow of water from the Yamansi Creek, the only stream in the area.
Yes. We are diverting it we continue to go to the other nearby creek so we can divert the water to be able to work here.
Why you want to do it?
Yeah, we got to do it because some of us want to survive. And we can sit down to do any other thing. That is the only job we have to do. So that's what we want to do it.
And what's about the people who live in around here? They're not going to find water to drink or to wash their clothes.
Oh yeah, some of them use the water to wash clothes, and some of them will use it to cook.
Prince says when the actual work begins, residents will be prevented from using the creek for drinking and cooking purposes.
Yeah, certain time during the period that will come in college, people not use it because the health facility. So we will stop them to start using it.
It's not good in there.
Oh yeah. To us, like what we see the people doing here. So if each of will do that, we can put stop to them to drink it. Those are in the village, we buy sacks of water and things we give to them to drink.
Former EPA Executive Director Jeru Nyinkan says he is convinced that what he saw in the videos amounts to environmental pollution.
What I saw in the video is environmental pollution. And according to our environment protection and management law, the penalty for that kind of pollution can be fine up to $50,000 or a jail sentence of 20 years or both. I think the group that are doing that money don't necessarily have an environmental permit.
The Environmental Protection Agency EPA and the Health Ministry refused to speak to us despite several attempts to get their responses. Authorities of the institutions did not honor scheduled meetings for interviews. But the Ministry of Lands, Mines and Energy did speak to us through its Inspector General Fansel Moba. He expressed surprise at the allegations and assured the claims would be investigated.
This is something we will have to investigate. If it is mining related, we can assure you that actions will be taken. But from time immemorial, people been drinking the Lofa River, people been using the Lofa River for all sorts of activities, and mining being one of them. So if there are issues of people getting sick as a result of mining related activities, we can assure you we will go in and do our own investigation to ascertain the circumstances surrounding us.
Experts say Liberia still has a long way to go to have a complete oversight or supervision of the mining sector, especially artisanal mining operations. This report was produced by Power TV in collaboration with New Narratives and the Thomson Reuters Foundation with funding from the German Development Corporation. The funder had no say on the story's content. I'm Anthony Stevens reporting.